Hello, welcome to The Update. I'm Abby Smith. Queensland residents are being warned it could take up to 2 years to repair damage to their homes following recent wet weather. The damage left behind from the Christmas night storms and ex-tropical cyclone Jasper has put pressure on the construction industry, which is already struggling with workforce shortages. The demand for urgent work could also blow out wait times and costs on other residential projects. Meantime, wet weather will continue across the country, with Victoria set to receive more than 200 millimetres of rain today. Concerns has been raised about people skipping skin screening tests due to the cost, with some clinics charging more than $200. The Melanoma Institute believes the government should consider making screening free for people at high risk, but Co-Medical Director Professor Georgina Long says greater awareness of sun safety is also needed.
We're not saying don't get out there and have fun. I mean, I love the outdoors. Just do it sun safely. Wear a hat, put on your sunglasses, wear protective clothing, put on some sunscreen and seek some shade.
The biggest shake-up to Australia's income tax system in decades is now just months away. The July 1 change cuts the amount of tax payable on those people earning between $45,000 and $200,000 from 37% to 30%. The cuts have been criticised as they provide more benefit to high-income earners, but Shadow Treasurer Angus Taylor says the cuts are needed.
It's so important at a time when inflation is stealing from people's pockets that some of that go back into Australians' pockets.
Overseas, and Alaska Airlines has grounded a large number of planes after a domestic flight in the US lost cabin pressure mid-air. A window blew out during the flight and nobody was hurt in the incident, but passenger Evan Smith has told the BBC it was a scary experience.
There was a really loud bang towards the left rear of the plane and a whooshy noise, and all the air masks dropped, and they said there was a kid in that row who his shirt was sucked off him and out of the plane, and his mother was holding on to him to make sure he didn't go with it.
This year is a leap year, which means we'll have a February the 29th for the first time in 4 years. 2024 has exactly the same days and dates as 1996, and that's caused retro calendars from the year to pop up on second-hand sites like eBay. The most popular include Star Wars Barbie and Pamela Anderson, which are selling for up to $200, or you can snap up a Pocahontas calendar for $150. And Choice magazine has been looking into the best and worst toilet papers. Structure, puncture and softness were put to the test, with Quilton 3-ply getting the thumbs up. Kleenex only just scraped in the top 10, and Sorbent didn't make the cut. Entertainment and sport next. Alex de Minaur has taken out German Alexander Zverev in the semi-finals of the United Cup. Not only did he level Australia's tie against Germany, but he also booked his spot in the top 10 with the win. It makes him the first Australian player to achieve that feat since Leighton Hewitt in 2006. Australia has won the third test against Pakistan at the SCG by 8 wickets to wrap up the 3-0 series sweep. Retiring opener Dave Warner scored a half-century in his final test innings, taking his team within 11 runs of the 130 required for victory. And top of the ladder, Melbourne United has been defeated by the bottom side, the Adelaide 36ers, 100-96 in the NBL. In entertainment news, singer Cher's request to control her son Elijah Blue Allman's estate has been temporarily denied. A Los Angeles Superior Court judge rejected the music icon's conservatorship petition on Friday. The judge did not appoint the 77-year-old as temporary conservator because her attorneys gave Allman less than 24 hours' notice of the court action and refused to share confidential information with him about the case. Hollywood actor Christian Oliver's wife has paid tribute to her late husband and children after they were killed in a plane crash. Jessica Klepser and her family have issued a statement on social media a day after the star and their daughters died in a private plane crash in the Caribbean, saying we're deeply saddened by the tragic plane accident which took the lives of our beloved family members. The trio were returning for a holiday when the single-engine plane they were travelling in experienced engine trouble and fell into the ocean. And Girl Power is coming to a British post office soon. Legendary pop act The Spice Girls will be commemorated in a series of stamps due out next week. The occasion marks the 30th anniversary of the group's formation. They're the first female group to be dedicated to an entire stamp collection. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update.